What to know when starting a fish business? This is a very good question that needs a cogent answers to. That means needs a prompt answer to. Many people are willing to go into catfish business, but they don't really know what to know when you want to start up a catfish business, unlike any other business. So I will be taking up this class for 3 good sections. So this is the part 1 of the section. So, but before I go on this section, watch this video till the end. So you are welcome back once again to Catfish Solution Place and Academy. My name is still TM, the anchor of Catfish Solution Place, where we give in-depth information on catfish farming and other value chain you can tap into in catfish business. Today, as you can see, today is the 10th of August 2021. Today, I'm taking some seeds and to Odo at Ota, that means Idiroko Road, very close to Semeboda. So that is where I am today. But what really happened is that we set up this farm. If you watch my previous video when I was in the space you are seeing at present, measuring the floor so that we can fabricate and install a tarpaulin pond for this farm to start up if catfish farming. So we have already installed the pond. The pond constructed in this place is 3 pond. So you can also watch one of my video is on my YouTube channel. So once again, you can go to my YouTube channel by clicking on the icon, the company icon logo. This will take you to my YouTube page. So when you get there, click on the videos. On the video, you will be having, I have close to 460 something videos, which are highly educative videos for any catfish farmer to at least answer to any of your challenges, know 1 or 2 things about catfish farming. So make sure that you go to the video. In one of the videos there, you see me transporting the tarpaulin pond. That means we are taking it to the farm. So we have just erected the tarpaulin pond, we have installed it, and we have limed it. So today I'm here to stock it, to clean it, that means to do the pond preparation, because this place is far away from my location. We get here close to about, you spend not less than 4 to 5 hours in getting here. So getting here, we brought in the seeds so that we can stock. But before we stock this pond, we need to make a proper preparation. That means a pond preparation, in order for you not to allow your fishes, your new infant seedlings, be affected by any chemical that may arise from the pond preparation. So what we do here is that you'll be seeing it in this video, and I'll be giving more explanation on it. But before I can do anything on this farm, the first thing we did is that we have to test their water. So what I did is I tested the water, and the water is highly acidic. So once your water is highly acidic, since we are not using the water for hatchery, that means for breeding process, so there is still a way of making sure that it is corrected, because we are using for grow out. So we have to correct the water by some means that we know how to do best. That means you can use some natural way of correcting it, which I use my concursive shell. That is why I'm using in correcting the water for the fryers, the newly infant fryers will be dropping on this pond. So after testing the water, we try to make some corrections on the white tanks that you see, because many people are just using the white tank, but they don't know how to really secure their fishes. Securing their fishes through the inlet pipe. If you don't put a net into the inlet pipe, or you don't know how to secure your fishes into the inlet pipe, this will automatically affect and reduce the number of your fish you put in your pond. So by the time we get here, we notice that the outlet pipe is not well secured. So all the fishes, by the time they want to change their water, the fishes go to the gully. That means it goes through the drainage. So what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to protect the pond, the outlet pipe through the net, so that they can have an easy way of draining their water. So again, you'll be seeing the finished installed black tarpaulin pond. Why I'm using a black tarpaulin pond, what you are seeing there is that is the first grade tarpaulin leather. It is very, very expensive, but it is rest assured that at least it's what you can use for 10-20 years, and you are still assured that the leather still stands. So to me, I normally introduce best quality materials to my clients so that they can be well assured of and be guaranteed of what they are using. Despite that, if you think you are not really want to use it anymore, you can as well sell it out at a very good price, because the quality of the leather is there, is intact, and anybody that is picking it up will still pick it up and still is having a new pond. So again, why I'm using the black color is that we do all know that fishes prefer a dark places. They do well in a dark environment. For example, if you have like you covered your pond in a halfway, so by the time you go there in the sunning period, you will notice that all of them gathered into that place that is a little bit darker, because they like a very dark environment. So when they stay in a dark environment, they do well, they are well energized, and they grow well. But if you put them into a dark pond, like you are seeing, this will not allow them gathered. It will not restrain their growth by gathering in a particular space. They go around the pond and make them well energized, and they do better. So that is why I'm using a black tarpaulin pond, because I see somebody that asked the question, and as you know, I normally do like to answer your questions through most of my lectures, so that everybody will be benefiting from the questions. So that is why I'm using a black tarpaulin pond. So we went through, check the system that is well perfected, as you can see in this video too as well. So in case you need something like this, make sure that you contact us so we can install to you, we can consult for you, we can check some of the parameters that may affect your growth for you. We can well assure that we amend some of those parameters that needed amendment in your farm, so that you can be rest assured that you are working at the right path. Those are the best practice though of catfish farming. Before much I do, so I'll still come back to the video you are watching. I just give you a brief season of what we are really doing on the video. But I promised, as I tagged it on this video, I tagged what to know when you start up a catfish farming. So there are a lot of things that you should really know when you want to start up a catfish farming. One of the things you need to do is that, one, you need to have a message. That means we call it, there's a way you have to develop a message, have a value. That means you need to have a message. What I mean by having a message is that if you are into fish farming business, is a message to that you can tell people, what am I really into? I'm into catfish farming. But are you a catfish farmer? There are some catfish keeper. We have the catfish keeper and we have the fish farmers. And we have the fish entrepreneur. So it is break down into three major aspects. So the fish keeper are those people that keep his fish. It's very good. You can be a fish keeper. You use your fishes for exhibition. Maybe you have a fish. You can be rearing a fish for 50 kilo. So you started calling people that you have 3 fishes that you are using for your fish are very, very big. You have been nurturing them for over 20 years, and they are 3 fish. They weigh up to 50 kilo. People may come from Jamaica to come and watch it. Some people are like that they are using their farm as an exhibiting ground, and they are not really progressing. They can only have just 1-2 ponds, but the 2 pond in there, they use it as a farm keeping. So another thing a farm keeper does is that they are not really keen or care about listening to information, being upgrade, having more enlightenment to how to exploit value chains on catfish farming. So what they do is that by the time they stock like 2,000 pieces of fishes, they started feeding it with bread, with gari, anything they deserve in feeding it with, and they think the fishes will grow. And by the end of the day, by the time what they do is that they go around that I'm a farmer, I have fish in my compound, you can come and watch. My fishes are doing well. At maybe at 6 months, they're having a free fish of like 300 grams, 200 grams. They are also a fish keeper. So there's a difference between a fish keeper, a fish farmer, and an aqua entrepreneur. So these are what you really know. Those are the message you think you are going to pass to anybody that you are doing, especially starting up a business. Those are the first thing you need to know before starting up a catfish farming. You have to create values. What are the values you are creating? What are the fish you are doing meant for? Which are very, very important. Like somebody like me, if you ask me, I can tell you one, I'm a breeder, I'm a fish farmer, I'm into processing, I am into mentorship. All these are the values that people need to know. Values, people can only interact with you only when you have values, only when you can create values, only when you can give them values. So these are the message you can pass across. Most especially, let me give you an insight. Like if you are starting up a company, you need to have an aim and objectives. So what is your aim? What is the objective of you starting the business? So this can take you 6 months, I don't know. But if you have an expert beside you, you can call up an expert, pay for the charges fee, and let it make things easier for you. Before, let me give you an instance. If you want to make money in any business at all, you need leveraging. Leveraging is a way of making business. Now is a global, we have a global space now. So things can work out for you when you sit down at your space. So work on the global ground and gain all these benefits that you deserve. So I'll be taking you through the part 2 of this video. I just mentioned just one of it, and I'm still going to like 15 ways that you can really tap into to know how to start up a very good business for you. It may not be a cartridge business, it may be other business, but you can tap from this lecture in order to build yourself in any other business you really want to go into. Once again, my name still remains Biodo DTM, the anchor of Cartridge Solution Place and Academy. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure that you press on the notification button. Make sure that you press on the like button. Make sure that you share, and make sure that you watch this video till the end. It is very, very important you watch the video till the end. And make sure that you get all my journals on catfish farming, which will take you through the procedure, the shortcut of you making success in catfish farming. Catfish farming is lucrative. All other business are lucrative, but by the way you go into it, your horizon, your mentality, your perseverance, your persistency, your added value to anything you do, your creativity is what you really need to make a way in every business. As I'm talking to you now and you are watching me, I'm creating values to you. Those are the number one factors I just gave you particularly. If I don't create values to you, you will never press on that notification button to listen to any of the video I release. Thank you very much. Watch out for the next video.